Hello, hello, hello. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope you're out there shaking your shillelagh like crazy. Please promise me you're not drinking green beer. Something they did in the 70s that they thought was cool. Most beers nowadays are too dark to turn them green anyway. Unless you're drinking that water like Miller Lite or something like that. You know, cans of water are okay to turn green, but don't turn good beers green, please. Oh, Friday night, St. Patrick's Day. We'll see how many of you guys are actually going to watch this live and how many of you are going to be coming back to watch it hungover. I hope if you're hungover, I pull something damn well hot for you to make it worth your while. If you're watching it live, well, I hope you get luck of the Irish tonight. Todd already did in the mini. Got 3 teams. It popped 2 teams in the mini as well as 1 towards the bottom. But still overall, 3 teams is not bad out of 6. He got half the field. Tags are out. I'm just going to wait a couple seconds. See if any of you guys jump in, because I know a couple of you are on right now. Right. That looks to be all set. Okay, this is all set. Everything's ready to go. Throw a quick message in the chat. If you're watching live and you have chat available on your device, feel free to chime in and say hi. Right, messages in the chat. Keyboard there. All right. Looks like we're good. We're streaming here, but for some reason my monitor is not showing the stream, so I'm gonna just wait a second. Refresh it. We'll make sure there's no issues and that we are live. Looks good here. Alright, we're good to go. It's just the monitor end, it wasn't the stream end, and that's fine. That's all we care about. Why the monitor's there, in case there's a problem with the stream. So, again, happy St. Patrick's Day. This is 2022 Illusions Mixer break number 1, which consists of 3 Absolute Blasters from 2022 and an Illusions Hobby Box from 2022. One of my favorite releases so far. I haven't broken Prism yet. I haven't even been involved in a Prism break yet. This is my favorite so far. There's Phoenix, and we get the FOTLs, and of course we have the wall of Prism over here too. The FOTL, what is the FOTL? Oh, it's on the front corner. The FOTLs here too. Got a whole bunch of them, so we can have some fun. So many that my shelves are overfilled, and I had to stack them up right over here to the right. As a matter of fact, you guys can see them in the live cam. They're right here. All right, so let's see. Looks like there's a couple of you in here now. We have a message on Facebook. All good. Everything's good to go. All right, well, let's do this. Let's crack our first box. There are these bad boys out here. Throw this up here. We're good. Drop the cam down a little bit. Let's go kaboom hunting. I have enough of these blasters left that we should be able to get a kaboom one of these days. Be nice if we got two. Maybe on St. Patrick's Day. Empty box. Right, and we're off. All right, Waller the Baller, CeeDee Lamb, Mike Evans, Upside Down, is that Michael Carter? Debo, David Montgomery. Getting into the rookies for the Bills, James Cook, Jordan Davis for the Eagles. There's a Bailey Zappi for the Patriots right off the bat, Pats. And PS2 on the green. By Storm, that is Trayvon Walker. I believe that was the #1 pick of the draft this year. Kind of crazy how people don't value defensive players as much as they should. But it is what it is. Quarterback driven league right now. All right, Sanders, Pittman. There's a Herbie. Let's leave him up. Mixon, Mariota, Adams. That is Mr. Dobbins. Getting into the rookies for the Arizona Cardinals, Sanders. And there's Booth Jr. for the Vikings. And there's Matt Corral for Carolina. That will be an interesting story. There's George Pickens, introductions for the Steelers. Now that Carolina has the first pick, you know they're going for a quarterback. So what happens with Corral? Does he go as a backup role, or do they try to highlight him a little bit more in the preseason now that he's done with his injury? He looked good last year before he got hurt. So if he can look good in the preseason, there's some really quarterback-starved teams out there that might be willing to pull a trade to get someone like him in, or maybe even during the draft he could be trade bait. Swift, Wilson. I don't know how much value he'll have though, where he hasn't shown anything coming off the injury yet. All right, Robinson, who is now a Patriot. Justin Fields. Yeah, Jalen Hurts. Nice pack. Run CMC. That is Mr. Williams, Mike Williams. There's for Green Bay, Devonta Wyatt, I should say. Lewis Cine. And Pierre Strong Jr. for the Patriots. Last call. That is Rasul Douglas for Green Bay. And another kid reporter. All right, Joey B. Hits. Bosa. There's Mr. Locke. Goff. Moore. There's Allgaier for Atlanta. There is Daxton Hill for the Bengals and Breece Hall for the Jets. There is Nick Chubb on the green parallel and Jonathan Taylor on stargazing. So what's everyone's thought on Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets? Kind of curious how that goes. I mean, I think instantly it makes them a contender. They already had a strong team. They just had a quarterback problem. I think they have a coach problem too. Nothing against their coach. I like him. I just think he's made some mistakes as a young coach, and not unexpectedly. But that can be detrimental for a diva quarterback like Aaron Rodgers when he doesn't do what Aaron Rodgers thinks he should have done, and then the friction starts. T-Law. Mooney. That is Devonta Smith. Anderson. Lockett. Jamar Chase. Patterson. Jerome Ford for the Browns. There's Ahmad Sauce Gardner for the Jets. Logan Hall for the Bucks. And Rondé Barber on the Draft Diamonds. But yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting to see how that works out. They had a hell of a draft last year, though, the Jets. We'll see what they do this year. Speaking of someone that might get traded right there, Jerry Jeudy. Team's salivating over the prospects of him. Cooper. Knox. Metcalf. Hawkinson. Gibson. Kirk. For New Orleans. That is Alante Taylor. There's a Kenny Pickett for the Steelers. There for Washington is Jahan Dotson. There is Jelani Woods for Indy. And Tyrion Davis Price for the 49ers, which was just picked up in Mini 2. And there's a Logan Hall for Tampa Bay on the green parallel. Alright, that's blaster number 1. Heating this up, see what we can put out here. Gonna throw a couple sleeves on. A couple of these will go up in the banger hanger. Not that they're giant bangers, but they're definitely a good start. Nice to see the first box. We saw some names, including the top quarterback in the draft so far. Not sure what Malik Willis is going to do. I think he's got the potential to be really good. We haven't pulled him yet, though. We did pull Bailey Zappi, but if you're an outsider to the Patriots, you might say, oh, he's better than Mac Jones. They should start him. If you know anything about the Patriots organization and the plays they were running when Mac Jones was quarterback versus the plays they were running when Bailey Zappi was quarterback, which was a much, much watered-down playbook. Let's just say no one in their right mind in New England believes that Bailey Zappi's a better quarterback than Mac Jones. Hell of a backup. Maybe could start on a crappy team. But, sometimes people get a little crazy about players. Look what Brock Purdy cards were going for before he got hurt. You want to talk about going crazy. They're not going for that now, are they? That's what happens when you get people who are basically day traders in the hobby. And they're just looking to flip cards and make money. As opposed to the old-fashioned way, getting cards and stashing them away and watching the player's career. I did that with a bunch of Tom Brady rookie cards that I got for anywhere from $3 to $12. Have them now, and they're all worth well over $1,000 each. Some of them a few thousand. Especially some of the graded ones I have. So, box number 2. But yeah, I think Purdy comes back. I think he ends up playing at some point next year. How he'll look is a big question. My concern isn't with his ability and his arm. I think his arm's going to be strong. Doctor says that he thinks it could be stronger than it was before the surgery. I think his mechanics should be fine as, you know, he gets himself prepared for the whatever part of the season he comes in. But I think the big concern is just, does he hold up to another hit on that arm? You know? Only time will tell. But hey, they get Trey Lance on the team too. So it's not like they're hurting for quarterbacks. Alright, Akers. D-Hop. Oh no, that's Marquise Brown. My bad. Speaking of Trey Lance, there he is. There's Mac Jones. Matty Ice. Darius Toney on the home in Kansas City. Eckler, who wants to find a new home. There's Hassan Haskins for Tennessee. Tyler Batty for Baltimore. There is DeMarvin Leal for the Steelers. And last call, Evan McPherson, kicker for Cincinnati. You guys are awful quiet tonight. Too busy putting a glass to your mouth while you're watching this? Cooks, Waller, Lamb, Evans, upside down Carter, Debo, Montgomery. There is, boy, this is like the exact same. I think like the first pack was exactly these cards. James Cook, yeah, Jordan Davis, Zappy, and Jamar Chase Stargazing. So I think the back card wasn't Jamar Chase in that pack, but we had a pack that had the exact same cards in it in the previous box. And I think it was the first pack. I could be wrong, but I believe it was the first pack. Alright, Sanders, Pittman, Herbert. This is starting to look a little very familiar. Mixon, Mariota. Oh my God, Adams. This is like deja vu. There he is. What is it? Majai Sanders, Booth Jr., Matt Corral, and a Zach Wilson for the green parallel on the backside, along with a George Kittle draft diamonds. So at least the last couple cards in the packs have been different, but otherwise been the same. I just threw that in with the rookies by accident. It's George Kittle is far from a rookie right now. Seasoned veteran and a hell of a tight end. All right, Dobbins, Swift, Wilson, Robinson, Fields. Now these are similar cards, but kind of different order because we did get Fields and Hurts. All right, Run CMC, Devonta Wyatt. Yeah, this is all the same. It's like a repeat blaster. Fine and Pierre Strong by storm. That looks to be Mr. Sauce Gardner. A Kid Reporter. So yeah, a lot of repeat between these two blasters. And then we got more. Here's Williams. There's Burrow. Can almost guarantee there's the Pitts. Bosa, Locke, a little different, Goff, Moore, Algier, Hill, Hall, and Alec Pierce Green for Indy. One more pack. See if this ends up being like the others. Yep, there's T-Law right on the top, just like the last box. There's Mr. Mooney. There's Devonta Smith, Robbie Anderson, Tyler Lockett. This is exactly the same. Jamar Chase, Jerome Ford. Yep, this is going exactly the same way. Ahmad Sauce Gardner, Logan Hall. There's James Robinson, but this time the green parallel. And we got Sky Moore on the introductions. So that is just crazy how after I think the first pack, every pack after that was identical to the first handful of packs of the last blaster, with the exception of the cards in the back. So clearly they collate a section and then they put a couple inserts in the back, whether it be a green parallel or, you know, an actual insert. Let's hope the third one isn't the same. Let's spread the love around, besides the through the Jets and the Patriots. I don't think I have anything extra to put up on the banger hanger because although we didn't get a Pickett, but I think Pickett was the last pack. And the collation was, I think the second pack of the second box matched the first pack of the first box. So we never reached what technically would be the last pack of the first box. If you're good at following patterns like that, that's the way it should have ended up going. Should never be able to predict like that, though. That is terrible. Panini really needs to up their game when it comes to that stuff. I mean, I get it. They don't print it. They outsource it. They don't even look at it. It comes in the cases. And they'll sell cases. They'll break cases open to sell the singles on their website, the single boxes. But they don't even know if there's a problem with the product until they start getting calls and emails about it. They outsource all of their printing to several printing companies, some here in the US and some in China. All right, final blaster. Can we get a kaboom? Or are we going to get a repeat? Oops, a little straggler hanging in there. Or are we going to get a repeat from the first two boxes? We shall find out. Right here. Mr. Fields. Hurts right behind Fields. A little different order. It's not starting out with the other cards in front before it hits those, but still the same collation. Look at that. Run CMC, Williams, Burrow, Pitts, Bosa. Rookies, here we go. Breece Hall, big surprise. Jerome Ford, big surprise. Sauce Gardner, big surprise. Algier Green. This is ridiculous, folks. Although the way it's coming in, we should get a Pickett. If it holds true to the pattern, there should be a Pickett in one of these next few packs here. But I don't think we've seen a Damian Harris yet. So we may be breaking it. Taylor, could we have a kaboom in here? Jefferson, this is definitely Danny Jones, Danny Dimes. Davis Mills, this is definitely a different collation in this one. Derek Carr. There's Christian Watson for Green Bay. Hooray, we're getting different rookies. Hassan Haskins for the Tennessee Titans. What is that? That's green? Yep, that is green. Tyler Badie, which we've gotten before, but that's all right. For Baltimore, there's an Aaron Donald on the green parallel, and there's a Draft Diamonds Tom Brady. There we go. We'll take that, Patriots, right? Any Tom Brady. Buccaneers, they'll take all the Tom Bradys you can give them too. All right, wow, good, different cards. Prescott, Brady. Oh, I'm happy to see different cards now. Akers, Lance. We're starting to see a couple similarities. That's Marquise Brown. Yep. There's Mac Jones. There's Mr. Matty Ice. All right, Marvin Leal. Yep, these are similar. James Cook, Jordan Davis, and by storm, Garrett Wilson this time though. Boy, the Jets are hitting. The Jets are hitting. Whoever has the Jets. Look at the feed you see, and the Patriots too. So they're both close on the feed. We'll take a quick second here to see who has them. The Rams, Miami, Minnesota. There we go. New England, James. And, oh, the Jets, I think, is Wolfie. Yeah, fab. Yep. So, Wolfie, you are eating right now. There's Eckler. Tony. Cooks. Waller. Lamb. Evans. There is Debo. There's another Zappy. There is Sanders. Booth Jr. There's Sam Howell on the introductions. And the Kid Reporter. Alright. Last two packs. Do we get the picket that I'm expecting to be in here? Or does the coalition get thrown off? Carter. Montgomery. Sanders. Pittman. Jefferson. Justin Herbert. Not Justin Jefferson. Mixon. There's Corral. I see yellow back there. Is it is that a green variation picket? Is it? Or could it be the yellow from a Green Bay player? Devonta Wyatt. There is Louis Cine or Sign, and there is Mitch Trubisky. Yeah, just who the Steelers wanted. And last call on Younghoe Koo for Atlanta. All right, one more pack. Can that picket be in here? Mariota. Adams. Dobbins. Swift. Wilson. Robinson. There's Pierre Strong Jr. for the Patriots. Algier. Hill. Oh, and we've got the red, white, and blue Miles Sanders for the Eagles. And stargazing Devonta Adams with the Kid Reporter behind it. It's a nice looking card. Too bad it wasn't a rookie. Miles Sanders is one of those guys who came out on fire. Kind of disappeared a little bit his sophomore year. His sophomore season, and then came back this year strong. And I think he will be strong again next year. Good player, nice card. But clearly we would rather have a big rookie there instead. That's okay. Everyone's got to eat. So the Eagles got some cards there. So I don't think we have really any new rookies to put up. We could throw this Garrett Wilson up there, but otherwise these are all the same. That was crazy. 3 blasters. Almost all the same cards inside them. Alright, so no Kaboom tonight. So we're going to have to try to find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow here with illusions. Now, I love illusions this year. I liked it last year. It was nice. It was pretty hot last year, but a lot of it had to do with the fact that there were big quarterbacks and receivers in the draft, and so a lot of people were chasing. But it was a nice product. Sold out pretty quick. Became pretty hard to get for a reasonable price. I think at some point it went up around $600 a box or more. This year's price a bit more reasonable. Still got some good rookies in there for sure, though. It was a lot better rookie class than they were calling it to be. I mean, we knew it was going to be a strong receiver class, but who would have thought Kenny Pickett was going to come out and start and do so well? It's good to see. And then, of course, Brock Purdy came out of left field. A couple really good running backs. Shame to see Breece Hall get hurt. He was having a hell of a year. He'll be back. Hopefully better than ever, except for when he plays my Patriots. All right. One hobby box. Empty box. So what we're looking for in here, I believe, let me just double check, it should be 3 autographs in this product, right? So 3 autographs and 2 mem cards. So that's one of the things I like about this is 50 cards in the box. You're going to get 3 autos. One of them should be an RPA. You're going to get 2 mems. Usually one's a rookie mem. And then a bunch of other stuff. There's some really cool cards like the Operation Detonation cards. You have, of course, this year all the acetate cards like Mystique and Illusionist. But the nice thing they did was the coloring's a little bit better than last year, and they numbered them this year, so they're serial numbered. There is I don't know if it's a case hit one or a box hit one. I can't remember if it's 1 per box or 1 per case. Where it's not numbered, but it has various colors, like almost a pastel rainbow effect. So we'll see though here. But even the base cards, they look sharp this year. I think they're not as dark as last year. So Kyler Murray, CeeDee Lamb. We are going into Mr. Daniel Jones, and behind that our first numbered card, Alvin Kamara, 324 of 399. And then we have behind that our first acetate card going out to the Kansas City Chiefs with Sky Moore on the blue variation, which is numbered to 299. This is number 13 of 299. Go left, go right, left, right, left. Hey, that pack wanted to open, wrapper wanted to open really weird. All right, Dak Prescott. Breece Hall on the rookie. Russell Wilson. Oh, 400 points in lieu of an autograph. We lost an auto. Can you believe that? Don't worry, this code, no good. That brings you to the website to redeem the points. The code on the back is the one you need. So we will randomize this at the end of the break. Put it aside. And we have a Chris Olave. This is this Shining Stars, isn't it? It's so hard to read that because it's so damn shiny. Yeah, Shining Stars. So this is the Shining Stars insert. They've got a couple. The Operation Detonation is foil also. And man, they're sharp, but they shine like crazy. So there you go, New Orleans. You got your first Olave hit of the night. Boy, I was just about to put that in, and I saw this right on the corner. If I can get it to... Come on. It's so shiny it will not zoom in on it. It won't. There's a ding on the corner here. Bottom left corner. A little white showing. Just want to give you a heads up. Looks like what it is it looks like it might be a tiny bit of foil peel, which is an unfortunate part of foil cards. Alright, let's take Mr. Sanders out. I personally think if I had my way, Panini would be required to give a minimum 900 points for an autograph. I'll double check to make sure these were all vets. They were. Alright, next pack. Oh, we have a thick one. Could be our mem, could be an RPA. So we're going to start with Malik Willis on the front for Tennessee. There's Jameis Winston. There's DeAndre Swift. And I'm going to go to the back. We are going to look at a Sky Moore Operation Detonation. Come on there, Mr. Focus. There you go. Sharp cards, especially when you get the color variations, they're even cooler looking. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, we're going to just turn around and go right into it because, well, Sky Moore again. Kansas City hitting. Kansas City. Oh, I just missed the name. William. Mr. Donovan. You have, this one's to 50. 46 of 50. 3-color patch, Sky Moore. On the instant impact. So we're going to put that over here. And of course you got the Sky Moore Operation Detonation. And a DeAndre Swift. That wasn't a bad pack at all. Oh geez, you guys are all talking up there now. Alright. Todd's watching Purdue lose. Fab, yo, what's up there, Wolfie? Let's see, this looks to be maybe a 108. Nope, 130. This is a 130 point, and this will go right up here. Bill's Mafia, hey Ryan, what's going on? Alright. Let's go off to another pack here, folks. See an acetate. James Conner. Kirk Cousins. There's Jameson Williams for... Ooh, what do we have behind here for the Detroit Lions? Darnell Mooney on the diamond parallel. I was hoping it would be a rookie, but it's Mooney. And then Wan'Dale Robinson for the Giants. And this is the, I think this is the multicolor one I was talking about. That I have to double check, but this might be the 1 per box or 1 per case. This Darnell Mooney is numbered to 299, 135 of 299. I'm going to sleeve it up because it's either a box or a case hit. So I just want to put it in a sleeve right away here. I'll put it aside. But there are, we'll have to compare it to another one that when we get another one. Because if we get 2 of them in a box, then we know that's not it. But I believe that to be the case. Alright, Trey Lance. There's Mr. Tannehill. There's Trayvon Walker for the Jaguars. There is Damian Harris for the Patriots, numbered to 495, and he is not going to be a Patriot next year. And Emmitt Smith on the King of Cards. And this is one of the only cards that came back looking very similar to last year's on the acetates. I wish they changed the design. I'm not a fan of this design. This is base, no number. Cowboys. All right, next pack. So we got robbed an autograph. We've gotten one mem card. We should have one more mem card and two more autos. Elijah Moore. It looks like we got one auto here. Desmond Ridder for Atlanta. All right, Pittman. We're going to go to the back, and we are going to pull out Operation Detonation, Mr. Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. And if I'm correct, and this is an auto, we're going to turn it over, and it is for the Steelers, Calvin Austin III. Well, if you're not going to get Pickett, this is the other guy you want, right? No, it isn't. It's Pickens you want. So this is literally Calvin Austin III, the third guy you want to get if you're getting a Steelers rookie this year. This is numbered 61 of 199. Congrats, Steelers. I know you're crying in your milk right now because it wasn't Pickett. I can commiserate with you on that one. All right, so the good news is, this is going to be too big of a sleeve, isn't it? No, it's not. Look at that. The good news is we probably still have the RPA, and what got robbed of the points was probably and very likely a vet auto. Now, obviously, if it was going to be Justin Herbert, we'd be a little upset about that, but with some defensive or offensive lineman from 20 years ago that you don't even remember who their name is, then I think the points are better. So let us continue. One more mem, one more auto. And some numbered cards and acetates, of course. Wentz. Hooper. Taylor. And Andrews numbered to 499. So will the acetate be a rookie? Because we didn't get any rookies in here. Looks like maybe Illusionist. It is Illusionist, and it's Kenny Pickett. There you go. There you go, Steelers. That's a little better. It's a base, not numbered. And Pittsburgh's coming up on the list, and that's going to William. All right, 3 more packs to go. Ooh, this one feels thick. Yes, it does. Well, this one does too, though. So, well, we know that Panini likes to throw the filler cards in there too to throw you off. So we'll save those 2 for last. And we'll go right to this one. Evans. Oh, we have a acetate and it's colored in the back. Treylon Burks for Tennessee. Yeah, Jahan Dotson. I always want to say Johan Dotson. Oh, damn. Couldn't this have been Sauce Gardner or Breece Hall or Garrett Wilson? Instead, it's Zach Wilson. Number 24 of 50. That would have been a sweet Jets rookie hit right there. It's the guy the Jets didn't want to get in this break. No, just kidding. Wolfie, I know you like him. He's not playing this year, though. You're going to become an Aaron Rodgers fan now. So, I don't know where he's going, but you got him. And then that is Steph Diggs, Illusionist for Buffalo. Buffalo is in the house. This is numbered, let me just put this down. No, I had it right the first time. Numbered 154 out of 399 on the what looks to be the pink Illusionist. One of the best receivers in the league right now by far. All 2 more packs. Both are thick. Really couldn't tell you which one's which, so one's gonna have a filler, one's gonna have an actual card, I'm gonna guess. And I would say by the looks of this, this might be the actual card. And it is. So I am going to move Alvin Kamara over and put this right here. That pack will be opened. I mean, that pack, we'll go through those cards last. It's already opened. We'll go to this pack, which should have a filler, unless Panini gave us a bonus. Well, Panini gave us a bonus. Or wait, no, that's right. We're still owed a patch card. So we've got a mem card here, and then that's the auto, which looks to be an RPA. So Dameon Pierce for Houston, no filler card. James Cook for Buffalo. There's Derek Carr. We'll go to the back to Chris Olave with another Shining Stars. Again, the base. Put that right there. And we will just turn this around and look at that. Chris Olave for New Orleans. On the instant impact, right along with that Derek Carr. This is the base, black napkin. Who had New Orleans? Who had NOLA? William Donovan. There's a couple of you guys that bought a lot of teams in this break. So I appreciate that. Alright, well, Steph Diggs short-lived up there. We're going to put Olave right next to Olave. Alright, and the final of the break, the RPA. Who's getting the RPA tonight? We got Kelsey. We got Garrett Wilson. We're going to go to the back. We're going to pull out another Operation Detonation. This one is, again, oh, look at that in the corner. See this? In the corner. See the white? Give it a dark background. There you go. See the white, the foil lift? That's just wrong, Panini. It really is. Operation Detonation, Dak Prescott, and this looks to be numbered, and it is. It's one of the golds to 25. Can you believe that, Cowboys? So I'm going to put some wrappers because there's at least 2 cards. When I go through and sort these and pack them up, I'll take a look at all of them and see if there's any damage. And I'll give you a wrapper. I'll cut the UPC off so that you can send it in because this is a beautiful card, as you can see, and it's numbered to 25, number 16 to 25, and it's. I mean, I'm sorry, but that kills the value of it right out of the pack, and it shouldn't be that way. Should not be that way. So this is going to be hard to do because there's an acetate in between here and the RPA. So I'm going to try to get this acetate out without revealing the RPA. It's a rookie. It is Garrett Wilson. And this is the same color. Oh no, this is the one. Alright, so this is it. I'm going to put this back down real quick. The RPA. So this is it. So this is the base. It has the gold foil. And if you see, you can see the gold foil. And then this is the box or case hit. I don't know if it's a case hit, but it's a box hit for sure. See how it's got the illumination. I don't want to call it a prism or refractor, but instead of the gold, it's a lot nicer looking. And yeah, see on the back, it's mosaic. That's what it is. It's a mosaic. See, it's got the mosaic on the back. So this Garrett Wilson for the Jets, Wolfie. It's special. It may not look all that different from the regular base one, but it is. So when you get this, don't go thinking it's a base card. Look on the back and see the mosaic, so you know that it's a special one. Because I know you have your Jets. That was your team that you picked right away. So this is a nice hit here, Garrett Wilson. There you go, Jets. And now to reveal the RPA. What do we have? Who's got the luck of the Irish tonight? It would be Atlanta with the Desmond Ritter, number 11 of 149 on the RPA. And there's that Garrett Wilson rookie. Man, oh man, guys, this is Panini at its finest. See the ding? Right along this edge here, you see the little dimple in there? The rest of the card looks great. But nice first impressions RPA of Desmond Ritter. With the single color red napkin in there. Atlanta, who's got Atlanta? Who's got ATL? James. ATL goes to James, and we'll pull Olave out. Alright, give me a second. I want to go through a few of these cards here, get them squared away for the recap, and then we're also going to select who wins the spot in the free football break. So, as much as this is Wilson, I am going to put it in the recap because it, for all intents and purposes, it is a nice card. It's a cracked ice. It's sharp. It's definitely a sharp card. And I am really bummed out about this. This is a sweet card too. Love the Operation Detonation cards. But to have a corner on that, like that, right out of the pack, that is just frustrating. But like I said, I will put the UPC in there, and you can send it back to Panini. One thing Panini's doing, here's the Olave too, which the Olave was worse. It's really pulled up on the Olave. But one thing Panini is doing is, after 120 days now, if they can't give you a replacement, a suitable replacement, they will send you a Mosaic Sparkle Pack. So this card here, that's probably worth $4 or $5 because it's a base. They'll send you one of these Sparkle Packs that are selling for like 140, 150 bucks a pop. I've been getting quite a few of them. The good thing is, oh no, look at that. Both Olaves have the corner, bottom left corner on all of these. Well, this one's got the top left corner too, is dinged. Freaking Panini, I'm telling you. That's just frustrating. That's just wrong. Well, there you go. Sky Moore, same thing. Kansas City. Look at that. Bottom left corner. Unreal. So clearly it was something going on during production that caused that to happen. It's weird too because like the base cards all look good. Really didn't see any base cards that stood out as far as looking like they had any damage. Because overall, the rookies were all pretty decent. Give me a couple seconds. I'm going to put those in sleeves and top loaders as well. For the review. I guess while I'm doing this, we can go to the free football break. I can do two things at once. You guys have all been in my breaks, so you know how this is done. We're going to roll the die. On a 4 or higher, we got an 8. So now we're going to randomize the list. This is everyone in order. And whoever ends up on the top on the 8th randomization will win a spot in the free football break. And that is starting to fill up pretty quickly. And the other contest that's filling up really fast is the free break credit contest, which is very close to being run. Someone's going to win $50 on break credit. So here we go. 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. One more time, folks. Good luck. 8. Todd. Todd, the luck of the Irish. Man, you are killing it in randomizations today, but wow. You won the top 2 teams in Mini 2 and a third team further down. And now you just won the spot in the free football break, which I believe you're in there a couple times now. So congratulations. Right, we'll pop back over to the break screen. I am just throwing the last of these rookies in here. They're top loaders. So overall, not a bad break. Bad quality. And I've gotten myself into a few breaks of Illusions. I like the product, and be an occasional foil issue, but boy, that was an awful lot. And it seemed to only really be on the thin foil cards. Already in. Alright, cool. I think we're all set up to do... Oh, yeah, we have another randomization to do, guys. I forgot. We have to randomize... this bad boy. Someone's getting 400 Panini points. So let's get that done. So we'll go back over to the browser. And I'm trying to think if we're just going to use the same list. It's out of order technically. I guess it doesn't matter because it's the same 32 people. It's not going to change any. So we can just go with the same. We'll just reset the list. So you're all in here. You're in a different order this time, but you're still all in here. And we'll reset the die. And we'll roll them. Let's see who gets the Panini points. Alright, we go with 8 again. Boy, don't you wish you were at a craps table right there, though, huh? Alright. 8 times, folks. Same deal. Whoever lands on the top gets the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lucky number 7 for William, but not lucky enough for this because it's going to 8. But William's there again. So William Donovan, you have 400 Panini points coming in your package. So congratulations. Put that in a sleeve and write your name on it. All right, those are yours. Let that ink dry. All right, quick recap. We'll go through some of the rookies we got. This is more of a highlight on the Absolute because there's multiples of all of these guys except Pickett. Well, I guess it would help if I went back to the break screen though, right? You guys can't see anything without it. All right, so we got Pickett. We got By Storm, Mr. Garrett Wilson, Bailey Zappi, Sauce Gardner, Reese Hall, Damian Pierce, Rayvon Walker, Reese Hall, Jameson Williams, Malik Willis, Desmond Ritter, Jahan Dotson, Garrett Wilson. Some of the vet cards that we got, parallels, Miles Sanders. Got the Pink Illusionist, Stephon Diggs to, I think that was $199 or no, $399. Garrett Wilson, Cracked Ice to 50. Man, if that could have been one of the rookies. And of course, the beat up bottom corner, Dak Prescott to 25. Some of the rookie inserts we got. We got the Sky Moore. $2.99 on the blue. Sky Moore on the Operation Detonation. Wandale Robinson for the Jets on the base Mystique. You got the Olave sisters, the Olave twins, whatever you want to call it. Both with beat up corners, unfortunately. Then we got another Olave. This one looks to be in good shape. And that's the Instant Impact base card. Not numbered, right? Or no, is this one? This one is numbered, isn't it? No, it's not. It was the Sky Moore that was numbered. So this is base. It's just so shiny for a base card. Nice looking cards. Then we will, I guess we'll show this Kenny Pickett right here, the Illusionist base. For the Steelers. Garrett Wilson with the Mosaic Mystique card. And again, I'm not sure case hit or box hit. Definitely a box hit for sure. Could be a case hit, but I'm not positive. I just remember they're a very special card. Then we have the Sky Moore on the Instant Impact. That one was numbered to 50. 3-color patch. Steelers hitting on the Calvin Austin rookie endorsements. If that was a Pickett, would have been a hell of a night. And that's numbered to $199. I think that's the purple. Yeah, that's the purple variation. And then a rookie patch auto, Desmond Ritter for $149, number 11 of 149 for Atlanta. So overall, decent night. Kind of weird with the 3 blaster boxes having pretty much the same cards in each one of them. I've seen it, just not 3 in a row like that. We've done 10 blaster breaks where you have a couple blasters that were like, there was a lot of deja vu in that second box, but to have 3 of them like that, to be almost exact, was crazy. That's bad correlation for Panini on those blasters. Is what it is. But yeah, congratulations guys on your hits. I will wrap these up tomorrow. They will ship out on Monday. Only reason I say that is because post office around here closes at noon, and I will not have these done for noon. Well, I might. So they could go out tomorrow, but definitely by Monday at the latest. I'll sort them out right now and get them ready to go. So won't have a whole lot of work in the morning to do. But again, congratulations on the hits. Thank you very much for filling this. We still have 2021 limited football mixer. Now that this is done, I am going to throw another breakup. I'm just trying to decide if we're going to do first off the line Phoenix or first off the line Prism mixed in with a little retail, or we technically could do one of each of these. It's expensive. I mean, at that point, you're talking about $1,600 worth of product in 2 boxes. These are red hot. The stuff that's coming out of these is amazing. I've been watching these, and there's beautiful. I think the FOTLs are shimmers, and they are gorgeous. It's just, of course, it's a big checklist, so you gotta hope that your guy gets hit. And I've seen some pretty damn big hits coming out of them too, especially the FOTLs. So, but it's a lot of money. I mean, like I said, it's at least $1,600, maybe $1,700 worth of product. So, you know, you start looking at the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they're going to be probably around $150 to $170 just for the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know, 49ers would be probably around $100. The Jets would probably be like around $110, $120. You know, Atlanta will probably be like 70 or 80. Tennessee will probably be around that as well. So you start thinking about the numbers. It's a fairly expensive break. You could hit major on these 2 boxes, but I don't know if I want to do it that way. We'll see. Maybe I'll do 2 breaks. Maybe I'll do one with this and some retail, one with this and some retail. I know my plan is, because these breaks are taking so long to fill, that I'm going to do a pre-fill in the group. You guys will get preferential pricing, the first opportunity to pick your team, and I'll probably give like a 24-hour period for you to pick the team that you want, and then after that, I think what's left, the teams are going to go to eBay and get put on like a 5-day or a 7-day auction, and then once those close up, we'll just break it, and that way we know we're doing, you know, the break within 8 or 9 days, rather than this, you know, 3.5 weeks to fill a break. And I mean, not for nothing, the limited break is a super low price break. I mean, there are like, I think $6 teams in there, and so, you know, it's not fair for some of you guys to be picking your teams and then waiting 3.5, 4 weeks to finally get the break going. And you know, I understand that, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate you sticking with the breaks and waiting for them patiently, but we got to start moving them faster. So I think that's what's going to happen, is some of these bigger breaks that are a little bit more expensive are just going to end up going on eBay after a 1-day pre-sell for you guys. So you guys, because you're in the group, you'll get the opportunity to you know, to grab your teams early and not have to deal with fighting the eBay snipers for them. Wolfie can tell you what he thinks of the snipers. So, but yeah, yep. Snipers on eBay are fun. You think you've got the team, and then in the last second, boom, it's gone. Someone else got them. And not only that, sometimes the price like doubles in the last second and a half. So it's a frustrating part of eBay. So yeah. Anyway, so. Again, thanks a lot, guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope you're not hungover tomorrow. Hope you have an amazing weekend. And let's get limited filled. There's some good teams left still in there for 2021, and then we'll get on to these too. These will be up next. Later.